meander with me for a moment. So, today has been a more inward day. The past few days have been more inward, and I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I just wanna because I don't intend on sharing everything on social media. Not everything is meant to be shared. But during this time of really fleshing out my goals and my dreams for this coming season, I'm reflecting on the sort of impact I want to have in this moment and the sort of community I want to cultivate online and in real life, because there is a difference. And I feel as though my role right now is to just spark conversation and invite people to discern what their life looks like, what their systems and their goals and dreams look like outside of white colonial systems. Because in case you haven't noticed, the existing systems and institutions, they're on fire. They are on fire. Everything that was built on white colonialism right about now is on fire. And thus, a lot of real life people are getting burned because our lives have been intertwined with these systems. And so, like food, for example, the FDA and all these government systems that keep companies from poisoning us in the name of profit, they've been gutted. Those federal systems that kept us safe from companies have been gutted. And so now we're having increasing instances of parasite outbreaks and E. coli, and that sense of safety and stability that we kind of sort of had for a good chunk of time, it's disappearing. It's blowing up in our faces, right? I've been using the analogy that the house is on fire. U.S. systems and institutions, they are going up in flames before our eyes. And so I've been taking the time this past year to really think about, what does my life look like outside of these systems, outside of traditional stability, because it's up in flames. I'm not betting on it because I'd lose. But I guess now I want to turn it outward and invite other people to discern for themselves, because I would love to be in community with other people figuring their shit out, because seriously, what does life look like, right? In a world where you can't just go to Publix, you can't just pull up to a grocery store chain and grab fresh strawberries and feel safe knowing that you're not going to be on the toilet for like 3 weeks straight. What do you do instead? Are you going to grow your own? Do you turn to your friend who likes gardening strawberries? Do you go to a local farmer's market? What does this look like? What does this look like, right? And that's a big part of my journey this season, is discerning what that looks like for me, because I really don't know. Do I have a green thumb? Yes. I don't want to though. I want to travel, and travel isn't necessarily great for plants, And I thought I wanted to be on a farm and really have a relationship with my food. And then I was like, I don't want to be on a farm. I don't want to be on a farm. I don't want to live on a farm. I don't want to grow my own food. You see these nails? I don't want to garden myself. I don't want them in the dirt. I want a relationship with the land and with my food so bad, but I don't want dirt under my nails. And so I'm having to discern what works for me. How can I honor my desire to relate to the land and my food while also honoring, I don't want to get my hands dirty for real. Am I gonna go befriend a farmer, go to local farmers markets, use some apps that I downloaded? What are we doing? I don't know. So yeah, maybe that's something I'll start working towards, is cultivating a community of people who are also figuring it out. Because crap ton of heads is better than one. And it might be nice to hear what other people are doing and what they're coming up with, because, hey man, why not? So that's it for today.